Salut les amis, c'est Foxwolf, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur Endfield pour continuer du coup l'aventure qu'on a mis un petit peu en pause la dernière fois. Du coup on s'était rendu du coup dans pas un nouveau biome mais la capitale en fait, un nouvel endroit. Et on avait du coup rencontré la chef avec son bureau qui était en désordre. Elle a été légèrement gênée d'ailleurs. Du coup on va continuer l'histoire principale. Mais fou, je crois que c'est ça. Ouais, c'est ça. En plus, regardez, on s'y retéléporte pour continuer cette histoire. J'espère que vous allez bien, du coup. Ah oui, petite chose aussi. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner
Seal the
pour
deal?
pouvoir suivre mes
I told
contenus.
you, she won't bite.
Puis mettre un petit pouce bleu, ça fait toujours plaisir.
Close, I guess. I do look up to her though, but honestly, I've never been able to figure out what she's thinking. Good. Alright, gossip time's over.
Assez pressé, visiblement. Hein. Bah, dis donc. Ah là là. Ah oui, les amis, dans 2 heures, la mise à jour pour Rosie va sortir. Donc, faudra pas louper ça. Bon, 2 heures pour moi, mais du coup, le jour où ça sortira, ça sera un peu plus. Hein. Donc, faites gaffe. On va rester à l'affût pour éviter de louper quoi que ce soit.
That was quite the story from Tianshu Zhuang. It really puts you in a different mood. Things may look lively on the surface, but in reality,
Alors, j'ai trouvé une équipe qui marchait plutôt pas mal, regardez. Celle-là. Donc, du coup, elle, je l'utilise pour rassembler tous les ennemis et faire du vent. Elle, du coup, pour geler les ennemis, ainsi que, du coup, mon perso principal pour, du coup, les décongeler. Donc, faire l'inverse, ce qui produit pas mal de dégâts. Et du coup, j'utilise Paleka pour un peu les assommer, puisque elle, sa compétence électrique de foudre, du coup, est plutôt pas mal aussi dans le domaine. Salut toi. Je me permets. Toi aussi.
Look there. Maybe there's a surprise waiting for us.
Ça c'est cool.
Yep, not bad at all.
Non, viens là. Viens là. Je sais.
Oh, really then? Yes, Endfield finds it valuable.
C'est quoi le jeu? Ah ouais, truc de sprint. Plus pratique de faire comme ça. Toi, viens là.
Hello, everyone. I was assigned by Tianchi Zhuang to... Wait, no. I shouldn't mention Tianchi Zhuang first. I'm a Wuling Watchguard. I'm trainee Watchguard Li Feng. Maybe I should start with a proper greeting since they're VIPs.
C'est son bras mécanique.
Distinguished guests from Endfield, Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, Miss Chen Yu. Please...
Please what?
Whoa!
Greetings. Are you waiting for us?
Yes, ma'am! Greetings. I'm trainee Watchguard Zhuang Tianshu. Please, allow me to lead you to the designated spot.
Sure thing, Mr. Zhuang.
Oh, wait, no. It's Li Feng. My name's Li Feng. Sorry, this is my first time on duty.
Hey, relax. You serve under Mifu, right? That's impressive for your age. And please, just call me Chenyu.
Oh, thank you. Your passes are all set. Please follow me. Uncle G, I'm back with...
Ah, you must be the guest from Endfield.
Tianshu Zhuang's message sure travels fast, huh?
Oh, come on. Li Fang was going on about it all afternoon yesterday.
Wow, such dedication.
I just don't want to mess things up.
Kiddo, if you're this easy to fluster, you'll never make it as a watch guard. All right. Take these passes and get going.
Yes, sir. Right this way, everyone.
Ça, c'est cool.
Between gate duty and emergency rescues,
Allons-y.
the watch guards must be pretty swamped lately, huh?
Yeah. Uncle G was still on shift at the array yesterday.
Patte.
He probably hasn't seen his little girl in over a
Regardez-moi
week.
ce paysage.
No, right. Please stick
voyons.
close. The Blight's very active up ahead.
There's blight inside the array too?
Yes,
génial.
it does occur in...
So many people here. I thought this place was off limits.
They're Tiansha and farmers from the Industrial and Agricultural
C'est
Production
ça.
Unit. The Tiansha handle data monitoring and Shironite equipment, while the farmers keep test plots productive.
Joli.
Wuling wouldn't run without them.
Exactly. We all know why Wuling City exists. Dangers are shadow, and we outpace it by never lowering our guard. Yes, it does occur in areas away from the city center, but it's all under control. Isn't that Shuang and Yan Ning?
You know them? Wanna go say hi?
It's fine. They're probably busy dealing with the Blight.
Lifa! Lifa! Not bad at all. First official duty, and you already look the part. What's next? Tagging along with Captain Me in a blaze of glory, putting out fires all over the place?
Look, I didn't become a watchguard to show off.
All right, you two. The automated industry complex is important business. Stay focused. Enmin? Everyone's been counting the minutes, and finally, here you are. Let me introduce myself. I'm Yenning, head of the Wuling Shironite Application and Tech Production Unit, and this is my student, Bai Shuang. Right now, we're handling hazard monitoring for this area, gathering intel to see if we need to roll out boots-on-the-ground measures. I heard the Enman was here in Wuling, so I got things prepped early. Bai Shuang, turn the apparatus 3 degrees to the right.
Okay, got it.
There's something about the Angoloi and the Blight that you should know.
Contact below. Fall back now.
Ça le croyait.
Take this.
Bai Shuang, Section
Allez,
73
hop,
of the Blighted
les
Domain.
ennemis.
Understood. But I'm protected here. Seeking needed shelter and leave the rest to...
Me! All non-combatants, move behind me
Voyez, c'est un
immediately!
peu plus efficace. Ça va bien plus vite comme ça. C'est pour ça que j'ai fait cette équipe du coup et que
How
j'ai
did
retiré
Angoloi breach
l'admin.
the
du
array?
coup.
The Angoloi and Wuling come from an anchor deep within the Blight Tide. Wherever the tide flows, they follow. Yan Ning, you said everything was under control. How bad is it really?
I must apologize. With Shironite reserves running low, we prioritize the safety of the city proper by deactivating some of the Tiansha pillars here. That's why the array was compromised. We plan to reactivate them before your arrival, to clear out the blight.
We're truly sorry. Every resource...
Bah, va falloir qu'on
Don't
arrange
blame
ça.
yourselves. We understand what you are going through.
Thank you. Bangi must have briefed you. While you head to the reserved
certainement,
site,
oui.
we'll continue doing everything we can to contain the Blight disaster. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have to hurry to the next location. Li Feng, please take care of them.
Tianshi Zhuang and Wuling City are sheltering more than she has admitted.
We need to deploy the PAC as soon as possible.
Yu, Tianshi Zhuang said you're going to build a factory, and it'll top every other Shironite production facility. Is that true?
Ouais, c'est ce qu'on veut faire.
Does this factory support automatic Shironite production? So the Tianshu won't have to work day and night in the lab anymore?
Yes, that's exactly what we want to achieve with the AIC factor.
Huh. All right then. Everyone, let's pick...
Bah bien, faut qu'on avance. Zou, pas le temps de chômer.
We've
Allons-y.
arrived.
Endman, this
Ah, du coup,
plot
c'est
meets
ça,
all
notre zone.
deployment criteria. Level terrain, favorable weather,
On sera juste à
and
côté du coup.
optimal wind conditions.
Oh, ça part
Let us
très très
begin.
loin. Si c'est ici qu'on le construit, ouais, on sera vraiment pas très loin.
Conditions met. Coordinates uploaded. We are good to go, Endman. Please issue the command.
Siou. Mince. C'était une bombe atomique en fait. C'est con ça. Deuxième fois qu'on voit l'animation. Si ça c'est pas cool.
Wow. Orbital drop. Never seen it before.
Et comment ça va
Want
se
to wave
passer
to our
du
operators
coup
up there? They can see us, you know?
Hey, don't treat me like a kid. I aced dynamics and intermediate physics. Top of my class.
Top? But dynamics was practically written in... There you go. Finally smiling. Just relax a little. Our Endman's here. Everything...
Yeah, seeing the PAC myself really gives me hope. So, what's next?
Not so fast. We've got prep work first.
Ouais. Vous voyez les usines que j'ai
Antoine,
fait, il va falloir que tout je
Let's review the
recommence.
Wuling AIC
Ah, je vois
plan.
déjà la galère. Je revois mon après-midi s'envoler. Ah. Oui, ça avait pris un temps faramineux à faire. Alors, du coup, ouais, les recherches, évidemment, je m'en doutais. Donc, évidemment, certaines recherches sont
The
déjà
Shironite-related
développées.
AIC technologies are still in preparation.
Chuang!
C'est quoi ce
What
bordel?
happened?
Let's go check on her.
Bah, plutôt 2 fois qu'une, ouais. Qu'est-ce qui se passe encore?
Yanning, Shuang, are you guys...
Don't worry, just small scratches.
A landslide? And it took out the irrigation channels too.
Ah.
This feeds the experimental fields.
Sorry, I got jump scared by a pantail beast. I thought it was an ankylos, so...
I'm not blaming you. Glad you're safe. But this water will be gone soon if we don't act fast. Let me call Uncle G. Hope we can get Tinsha engineers from the city to help us.
Don't. Everyone's busy enough as it is. Let's handle Baishuang. Go get another Tiansha apparatus. After that stunt you just pulled, clearing this mess should be no problem.
But, won't that take a really...
You got a better idea? Just leave. If we don't fix it soon, it won't just affect their
Bah, moi,
water
j'en ai
supply,
une, hein.
but it'll also disrupt monitoring at the far end of the system.
The automation core!
That's right! We can use the AIC factory. Time to see what Chen Zhuang meant by creating something out of nothing.
The depth readings still haven't stabilized. We really never thought we'd be the ones asking for help. Enfielders.
Endman, production details for fluid pump and fluid supply unit have been attached to the Wuling AIC plan. Let us begin.
Ça marche, allez on y va. Alors les installations, ouais, construction évidemment, j'imagine qu'il va falloir faire ça. Alors,
Survival in the frontiers is all about finding.
Please place a fluid pump over there, closer to the canal. Last time I was helping the farmers, the pump never worked right. Ma'am yelled at me all
et
the...
est-ce qu'on a même le droit d'en installer une? En fait, c'est ça qui me...
We can place a fluid supply unit right by the drain canal, close to the fluid pump.
Visiblement ouais, donc va falloir qu'on le fasse mais assez vite. Ok, bon ben... Bisous. Ah! Donc, visiblement là on va fonctionner beaucoup plus avec de l'eau que des... Ok.
If we want to automate the originium
J'imagine
industry,
qu'il y aura des séparateurs
how should we
aussi.
handle the power?
We have.
Now that we've seen what
Et des
Enfield
tuyaux
can
qui
do,
rejoignent pareil.
it's time for
des tuyaux qui
Wuling
laissent
to
passer
shine a
pas.
little. Baishuang, didn't we prepare a final They can automatically connect.
Oh, that's right!
With Shironite this scarce, these are, I'm sure, Enfield in so please.
Ok, alors jusqu'où on est capable d'aller? Visiblement juste là. Alors être ingénieux. On va placer ça comme ceci pour l'instant.
It's working! Ma'am, the fluid supply...
So this is the AIC factory. Not just convenient, but its facilities show remarkable originium compatibility.
Ma'am, next time we do field experiments, can we bring a set of...
We're gonna need more than one, huh?
What's wrong?
Depth readings are gradually increasing. We might be approaching the blighted zone.
Well then, since we're already here, we'll help all the way.
Given how Wuling's angli are waterborne, we may encounter some further in.
Then I'll...
No. You stay and keep an eye on the AIC factory. What if the Angoloi show up here instead? The factory is crucial, and we just got it running. We can't afford any damage to it.
But I... Alright, fine. I'll stay...
Merci. Donc visiblement... C'est marrant le principe de devoir sauter sur
More
les
Angoloi.
nénuphars comme ça.
Let's clear
Oh.
them first, then handle
Encore du nettoyage à
They
faire.
are different from what we encountered in Valley 4.
Alors,
Ew.
on absorbe tout le monde.
Sterilize this area. Here's our chance.
Make it quick!
united as one.
Here's our chance.
Ah,
Wasn't expecting anything.
ça va falloir que je le vire et
Got the
vite fait.
data, but
Are the results unfavorable?
blight ahead of us is spreading.
What? But even if there's blight inside the array, shouldn't the widespread Shiranite across Wuling reduce its activity?
Yes. Normally there's no way it would spread this fast, which means my earlier calculations were...
Everyone, the AIC factory.
3 months, right?
Oh.
Bang Yi, level with us. Do we, bit by bit, we're losing ground until what? You start feeding your own flesh and blood into...
I will handle everything. But I
Mhm,
do need
ça, elle est
all of
belle.
you to stay focused on your own posts.
Fine.
Ah, punaise, c'est la chef.
You do your job. Bai
J'avais pas
Shuang,
reconnu.
take the data and
Attends, j'avais dit la
submit
même
it.
chose.
Endman,
Bon, je crois que c'est la chef, hein, je suis pas sûr.
access permissions
Si,
have
les
been
couleurs
granted.
des trucs là, si,
Please
c'est vrai.
go to the Shiranite Central
Ouais,
Laboratory.
je vais la reconnaître comme
I
ça.
will see you.
We must hurry over.
Tianshu Yanning? Tianshu.
That Enman. You're the only ones who can help her now.
T'inquiète, c'est tout à fait normal.
The
Bon,
clock's
veux-tu-
ticking. Quickest path to the labs through the housing blocks. Endman, after things calm down in Wuling, could I please have a tour of Dijiang?
Whoa, you're not even a full-time watch guard yet. And you're already thinking about job hopping?
That's not what I meant.
Mais il veut
It's
pas changer de
just
travail,
that-
il veut visiter.
I still have a lot to learn. It's a promise then. See you around, everyone.
All right. Now that things have settled down, let's go find Tianshu Zhuang. And we can swing by Hongshan Swordmancers later. Yeah, might as well go there and grab sharper toys. We've got Perlica.
Let's go.
What's on your mind, Perlica?
Just thinking about Viceroy Zhuang and her unique approach to leadership.
Bon,
Mifu, Yanning,
par
and
contre,
the others.
j'aimerais bien voir, moi, des choses, du coup. Donc ça, c'est tous les séparateurs et tout le bidule, etc. Donc ça, je pense que ça va nous être fortement utile. Donc je vais les prendre tout de suite. Ouais, pour séparer les différents liquides, etc. Ça, c'est arrosage de fluide, ok. Ça, c'est stockage de fluide. Donc ça, c'est pour stocker, j'imagine, tout ce qu'on va vouloir contenir. Ça, c'est technique de séparation. Visiblement, il y aura des fluides mélangés, donc homogénéisés qu'il faudra. Action, le liquide. Hydrophonie. Tour lance-grenade. Gaz des marais. Mais c'est quoi tout ça? Bon, j'imagine que le stockage pourrait nous être utile. Donc du coup, on va le faire. Ouais. Stockage pourrait nous être utile. Ça aussi. On apprendra hein, sur au fur et à mesure parce que franchement je crois que ça va être très complexe à comprendre. Mais vrai qu'ils nous mettent quand même de petites vidéos, c'est assez cool.
Seems they'd rather be her friend than
Ok.
treat her as their
Bon bah du
viceroy.
coup il y aura
For
ça.
Wuling, she...
Non.
Give her all.
Et
None
du coup il y aura
question her
des
peerless
équipements
skill.
également à
They
faire.
only fear their friend might be burning herself
Bon,
out.
on va arrêter de nous faire ça avec. Ok, ah cool, on voit du coup le terrain où on est, donc il y a ça. Et nous on va s'occuper de tout ça là, et puis notre zone à nous. Ok, ok. Ça marche, ça marche. Ah ouais, ça fait quand même une sacrée trotte. Hein. C'est quoi ces bruits? Qu'est-ce qu'elle nous fait?
Onward, team.
Look there! Maybe there's a surprise waiting for us.
Pardon.
The
Institute of Material Science is up ahead.
Wow. They added another lab building in just a few years.
Out of the numerous...
J'ai un laissé-passer là, normalement je peux y aller. Hein. Il me redit tu peux pas rentrer, je pète mon crâne.
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Niveau d'autorité maximum. Ah ouais,
You
à
passed
ce
the
point-là.
check? This thing's definitely not scanning faces. Then, if I do this...
陈千羽更新信息已录入，认证通过，通道开启。
Tu viens de te faire photographier. Là t'es fiché, t'es contente?
What? No, no, no! That's not what I meant! Hey! Redo that!
认证未通过，认证未通过。
Why?
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Chen, Tianxia Zhuang is still waiting for us.
I'm doomed. Now I'll be stuck pulling this ridiculous face every single scan-in?
Du coup ouais, c'est ce que je pensais, c'était bien elle du coup. Mais ça fait un moment que j'ai pas joué. Ah, j'ai vu une bouboule.
体检15分钟至临界状态，
Elle l'a
低
piqué.
级冷却系统压力正常。
C'est dans système. J'ai pas eu le temps de tout lire. Ouais, ils jouent tous avec ce machin.
Initiate third Shiranite energy injection. Monitoring instruments, prepare for data logging.
Readings
l'a
from
vu
channel
très clairement passer,
B34
là.
are exceeding the expected range from the pre-test simulations.
Attempt recalibration. Try to minimize the interference.
It's not working. I'm getting the same thing. None of my numbers match those from Yinglong.
Interference eliminated. Let's go for another run.
We continue. Initiate fourth Shiranite energy injection.
Chanchi Zhuang, data adjustments for this run look pretty big. We might...
Stop the run! Stop it! Changyun, how many runs have we had at this?
Stop whining. Get some water and cool off the stabilizing rod. The cooling system's down again.
Water? That's like baseline cooling efficiency. Your senior knows ice making originated in Mars, right? Maybe we should get him instead.
Let me do it. But I need you to sort out the readings from the runs. Take a short break, and we'll continue after that. Endman?
Oui.
Okay then. Since the Endman volunteered, I'll let you handle this little task.
Ouais, t'inquiète, je vais te résoudre ça en moins de deux. Alors, petit drone, ouais c'est lui là je crois. Y'a rien de difficile hein. machin fiblo.
Aim at the array
Ah oui,
stabilizing
d'accord,
rod.
punaise.
Get its energy level within the...
J'étais pas prêt de finir, hein.
One more run. Same perimeters.
So, is it working?
Please.
We've got this?
It worked. Wait, let me check the date.
Me too!
Endman. Yes, though it's just a first step. We're looking for a set of suitable parameters. They'll ensure the Shuranite production facilities are PAC compatible. With the success of our first step, we can start designing the blueprints of said facilities.
Impressive. And faster than expected. This could have only been achieved thanks to the Tianxia.
Indeed. We should really give them some time to rest. Me? Thank
No.
you, but I'm alright. Ge Yipu and Chang Yun spent months on this project without a break. Compared to them, my contributions pale.
Our research center has just received data from the Tianxia. However, it'll take a while to get the completed blueprints from them.
While we wait, perhaps I can take the Endman on a tour of the central laboratory.
I can handle things on my own. Chen, why don't you join the tour as well?
Me? Qianshu Zhuang has our Enman covered. I can't add much. Maybe I should...
Since Chen just returned to Wuling, maybe there are places that she wants to visit again.
Yeah, this city's changed a lot. I really want to do some exploring.
Okay. Then, I'm leaving our Endman in your hands, Tianxia Zhuang.
Eh, elle avait très envie de nous voir aussi. Il reste avec nous. Ça se voit. C'est quoi ce petit sourire là? Juste pour là, on va
Ready for a really long trip?
remettre la mine.
Enfield
Toc,
won't stop progressing.
comme ça.
Time for
Onward,
us to step
team.
in.
The data room is upstairs from here. You should have full access to all the files.
Vous êtes pas obligés de tous me suivre. Hein. Voilà, comme
The
ça il y a que la
area
mine.
upstairs is the administrative office and labs for various fields of science. However, I believe you'll be more interested in the data room. Some of your old files and documents are stored there. Would you like to have a look? This way, please. All reports and data generated since the founding of the science station are stored in this place.
Zhuang, just at the right time. I was about to give you these data reports. Oh, the Endman's here too.
Oui.
I'm with the Endmen. We're looking for information from the past.
Oh, you should have told me, girl. I can easily retrieve them for you.
It's all right. I know where the records are. As for these reports,
Elle a vite passé du temps
please
en tête à
deliver
tête.
them to Supervisor Perlica. Thank you.
All right, girl. I'll do as you say.
Let's go, Endman. They should be over here.
Elle a très envie de rester avec nous.
Well, there are moments when memories fail. Let's look for it together.
Tongyi, once we completely fill up the rift, maybe they'll build a brand new city there. If that day comes, I hope there's gonna be a 24/7 dessert store. How about you? Don't tell me you're gonna ask for a brand new research building.
Il y a déjà suffisamment de labos,
There
je
are
pense
enough labs already.
qu'une mascotte
I think we can use a
serait
mascot.
bien. On devrait
We should
rester
place it somewhere really
bien en
conspicuous.
évidence. Cette parcelle
That
vide juste à
empty plot
côté
next to
sur
the
le
training
terrain
grounds looks
d'entraînement me
perfect.
semble parfait.
The people working for the
Les
Sway
gens qui travaillent
regulator would
pour
never agree.
les
In fact,
régulateurs
they keep complaining that the
de
Yinglong
suie
Special Task Force isn't getting the
n'accepteront
training
jamais
areas
en
it needs.
fait. Ils vont
Fungi,
même
why
se
did you leave the
plaindre.
recording device on again?
Les forces spéciales ne disposent pas de zone d'entraînement appropriée. Ah, Fangi, du moins. Tu as encore laissé cet enregistreur allumé.
You once said that when the city was complete, you'd sprint from the east to west in one breath. But with all these stairs now, in one breath might be asking too much.
Même après plusieurs tentatives, les performances du Nexus en Xiranite restent bien en deçà des attentes. Conformément à la dure réalité de la pénurie de Xiranite à long terme, dans la ville de Wuling, je passerai le nom, a pris une décision difficile de mettre en pause le développement du Nexus en Xiranite et le transformer en composant stable essentiel au fonctionnement de la forge en Xiranite. Punaise. Afin de maintenir les capacités de production en Xiranite, lorsqu'on lui a demandé, excusez-moi, si elle nourrissait des regrets face à la stagnation de ce projet, la réponse de a été remarquablement brève. Entre servir une personne ou des millions, le choix est évident.
We had an intense discussion to name the Shiranite Nexus. The debate actually turned physical. Thankfully, my mentor won in the end, or we'd have to call it... I still can't bring myself to say it.
Ok. Bureau du projet de gestion. Intégré. Malheureusement, votre demande a été refusée. Notre Nexus n'a pas dû au fait que nous ne voulons pas de vous simplement. Votre mission actuelle est tout aussi primordiale. L'échange académique datant d'il y a 2 semaines a déjà fourni au projet Xiranite de nombreuses idées nouvelles venant de l'administrateur. L'administrateur, punaise. Nous devons désormais battre le fer tant qu'il est chaud. Vous contribuerez davantage à réduire la pression sur le front nord en vous occupant des failles qu'en rejoignant directement la croisade. Soyez assurés que le ASH sera partie prenante de cette croisade. Une équipe dirigée par Machin est déjà partie pour le pôle Nord. De plus, l'administrateur a bien reçu votre gratitude et votre soutien.
Your last departure was so abrupt. Not even a proper goodbye. This city might have just been a pause for you, but we're not letting go of what you started here. Don't you want to spend more time here? There are still some documents in the data room. That being said, I was busy showing you around the place. I didn't even ask you how you felt about the city. That was pretty rude of me. So, Endman, what do you think about this place?
Moi, je dirais que c'est sympa, j'aime beaucoup.
Do you think you'll like this place? Never doubted it. I brought you here because I wanted to share a few moments from the past. Supervisor Perlica might need a while to get things done. Let's just wait outside.
Ça me va.
Over
Allons,
here,
on va rejoindre.
Endman. This happens to be the students' recess. The place might get a little busy. To be honest, I wouldn't be getting this break if you never came to help us out.
Tianshu Zhuang, your new disciple?
Oh no. This is the administrator of Enfield Industries.
The administrator? Seriously?
Looks pretty young to me.
Please don't mind them. Most of the young Tianshu never met you before. Hearsays and written records are all that they have. In fact, they've been keen to...
C'est des sacs roses, quoi. Je me demande. Ça me semble bien. Waouh. Je crois qu'au Japon, on dit que quand un pétale nous
The
tombe
pear
dessus,
blossoms are
ça
blooming
porte
already.
bonheur.
Mifu's got a point. This lab is swallowing whole seasons. There goes spring again. You like it?
This pear blossom aroma. I know it from somewhere.
Did you just remember something?
Visiblement, elle attend quelque chose de nous. Et elle est déçue.
You actually brought a pear blossom sapling during your last visit to the science station. You even said a day will come when you'll raise a blooming orchard in Wuling.
A blooming orchard. That must have been rather difficult in a place overrun by the Blight.
Indeed. Preserving beautiful flowers like these is never easy, especially in those difficult times.
Wow.
But look, I have succeeded.
Ma'am! We've got bad news!
Take a breath, and then go on.
One of the sky poles we're using for the performance, we were just test flying the unit. But the signal went out above Fangxing Avenue. We lost it.
Fangxing Avenue.
Vous voulez que j'y aille?
Come with me, Edmund.
Trop mignon. La chasse au poteau volant.
Sorry for dragging you all along. I got a little carried away. Hope you don't mind. Yes, it matters a lot, actually. I don't want this to spoil the event later on. I'm glad to hear that. So, in order to live up to your expectations, we should address this issue quickly. This sky pole seems to be flying normally. Maybe there's something wrong with its sensors. Odd. Keep up with the sky pole, Endman. Don't let it escape. Wait, I think I hear a child crying. I can't just ignore this. A child lost a balloon.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, les petits?
My chubby love.
Xiaoxiang. It's all right. Tell me what's wrong.
It's the bad machine.
There. Now where did
Over there. It flew over there.
Thank you for telling me that. Let's buy you another chubby lung, okay?
Really? Then I want the special teacher.
Okay. The special crossover exclusive. Endman, have you seen the balloon in Skypole?
I only see a sprinkler truck involved in an accident.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
I only see a sprinkler truck involved in an accident.
It must have been.
面板并未受损，请不要乱碰。路径受阻，请及时清理。
J'aime bien la musique.
需要协助。
No worries. Just let us handle this.
The truck looks alright. We'll move it out of the way. Can't afford to let it affect the performance event. Got anything else I can help you with?
We've got to stop that sky pole.
Shen, Zhang, let's surround this thing. Block that path. I'll cover here.
Thank you, everyone. Endman!
Ha! This one's slippery. I'll block that side.
Le screamer.
Oi! Quit moving! Ugh, bloody machine.
Shall
Vous
we
échappez.
continue the chase?
C'est marrant.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Ah, ok.
Tiansha Zhuang, you finally found the time to come jogging with us.
Wow, you actually brought a friend along, Tianjin Zhuang?
Sorry, folks. It's just up ahead.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
Whoa! What?
Viens là. C'est le prix.
The performance is about to start. How am I supposed to survey anyone with this mess? Yeah.
C'est pour touiller.
My deepest apologies, Engineer Pan. I should have retrieved it
Ah,
sooner.
c'est dommage pour la cuisson, mais.
Oh,
Il avait un
Teacher
petit
Zhuang.
creux.
Can't believe you're personal running this errand. Hey, Admin. You here as well? Boring now. It's just a cheap soup base. How about rubbing a mill? The performance is about to start.
Saloperie, il rebouge.
As for this sky pole, it's frequency rating at phobos. Oh, jeez!
Ah, my shirt!
It's all over my hair!
So cool!
Ah! Chili oil! My eyes burning!
Terribly sorry, people.
Là, bah alors là, il va fonctionner encore mieux.
Oh dear.
Bon, on peut pas le réparer, nous? On est un sacré réparateur, normalement.
I'll try. The drone caused a serious mess. Fubo needs to review this properly. Sorry for suddenly involving you in this. Really? That's good. An occasional walk does help with remembering things we barely think about when busy. I'll find a way to make it up to everyone. Fengxing Avenue often hosts events for Wuling's residents. In a city encircled by threats, these gatherings do wonders for morale.
Tu m'étonnes.
And this little thing is one of the most important performers we have for today. The world-changing missions of Endfield may call, but if you become blind to those who support you, that would be a shame. Memory might have faded for you, but never for the city that waited.
So, you did plan this from the start, and gave yourself an excuse to leave the lab.
My original plan involved a proper tour of Wuling with a rather detailed itinerary. But when I saw that malfunctioning sky pole, darting about without a goal in mind, I suddenly wanted you to walk the streets of Wuling, not as a strategist, but as a wanderer.
Yeah, very sudden indeed.
So, for this unexpected reception, how would you rate Wuling's performance?
Ça reste à voir.
Ah, Qianxi Zhuang! Here to watch the performance?
Toi, tu gâches tout. Toi, tu casses ses pieds.
New bamboo dew milk tea! Second cup, half price. Here, just take the last two. On the house. One
Pourquoi
for
pas?
solitary joy, two to unlock happiness. Whew, finally sold them all. Time to call this shift. Bye!
Endman? Tell me, what is the Wuling you see?
Selon moi, une ville merveilleuse, magnifique. Une ville charmante.
It's almost time. Time to take your proper spot.
Waouh. Ah, ça c'est quelque chose. Effectivement, punaise. Waouh. Wow.
Expect a noble helper.
Land remains, but people fade. Let's head back.
Il va falloir casser ce présage. Hein. Faut faire quelque chose en tout cas. Voilà, c'est magnifique ce souffleur aussi.
Tired?
Non.
I'm afraid I didn't really catch it back then because of the noise. Sorry. But I already have the answer I need. The moment the Academy told me about your return, I began rehearsing a decade's worth of stories.
Non mais moi juste apprendre des dates déjà c'est tant qu'assez compliqué. Elle vient de réviser une décennie entière. Comme ça. Non franchement, chapeau.
But there's too much to be done, and the stories worth sharing are few. Anything you feel like hearing, Endman?
Pourquoi pas?
That's something I need to think about. 20 years ago, we worked with Endfield to prepare our 4th scientific survey for expansion. Years later, I volunteered for the science expedition and left the growing cities within the Hongshan crater for the first time. My observations of the rift left me memories far clearer than the others I made at Hongshan. After a lengthy debate, my mentor finally named the science station Wuling. Wu, the pacifying force of martial might. Ling, the riparian ridge denying the blight. The Hongshan Academy of Sciences and its greatest allies committed every resource to create Shiranite. By combining our knowledge of Originium and the Farron Matsui, we forged the first milestone of Wuling Science Station. The Shiranite reversed the blight and isolated the rift. Clean water cascaded from the Shiranite Dam. We finally conquered the rift. At least, that was what I believed until the accident. Parting lasts an eternity, and Wuling is the final mark they left behind. How could I ever forget? In the blink of an eye, the science station had birthed a city.
Wow.
The people of Wuling found a way to thrive upon the harshest lands, to shelter the citizens, to fend off threats. A city is nothing without its people. Endman, I'm truly happy to see you back. Before I joined the Wuling Science Expedition, I had many options and problems as well. I was completely overwhelmed. Until one day, I read a question on the title page of an old book. It was a self-reflection written by a Tumu Tianshi. I asked myself the same question, and only submitted my applications after some deliberation. While the young still see the verdant hills and rivers. It's just a very simple question. But in this untamed land, that question claws at my chest. Unexpectedly, unrelentingly. One day, time will write that reply for us. But at this moment, the looming threat is what matters most.
Tianshi Zhuang, Endman, the blueprints for the Sheernite production facilities are ready. We can now progress to the next phase of our collaboration.
I'm all ready.
Good. I've notified Chen to make her way to the core AIC area. Let's rendezvous there.
Thank you, but no. I've already taken my break, so it's time to get myself back to the Institute of Materials Science. Then I'll head to the main pillar, and nevertheless, do allow me to express my gratitude. An eternity past, yet now, hope stirs again.
Magnifique, franchement, la scène là, de toute beauté. Tu peux pas faire mieux. Et ça, c'est des producteurs de machin. Bande d'entrepôts, machin, ok. Attends, quoi? Bande d'entrepôts. Rechercher et postuler pour construire des sessions de bande d'entrepôts. Comme l'autre, en fait. Et extension de forge. Ok.
Forge of the
Donc,
sky.
ça va être assez simple.
Oh, I heard about this thing before. I think it was mentioned in some ancient legend of Great Yan. It goes like, hearken, the forge of the sky awaits 5 earthborn metals. Perhaps this was the Tianche's wish for their new machine.
Tac.
New industrial technology is now available.
Comme ça sera fait. Ouais, bah, on va continuer. Du coup, direction ici. Ah, d'ailleurs, il y a des trucs potentiellement qu'on puisse récupérer. Combien ça coûte, dis-moi? Ok, donc ça c'est la deuxième zone. Et ça, pour les voir apparaître, faut acheter du coup. Ok. Ok. Ça marche. J'ai du mal à voir comment on va s'étendre, mais.
Endman! Tianshu, Yan Ning, and Bai Shuang are here.
We meet again. I'll offer assistance in troubleshooting to ensure the success of this operation.
Ok.
Hi, everyone. I think he got some new orders from Captain Me. Another blight tide has emerged.
The tides are so frequent it almost feels like a constant thing. Let's focus on constructing the Forge of the Sky first.
We must deploy the Sheernite production line ASAP to resolve the Wuling urgency.
And we shall observe a brand new method for Sheernite production. This learning opportunity doesn't come often. Pay close attention, Bai Shuang.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's begin, Endman.
Ça marche. Allez, on va produire ça en masse. Ok, donc visiblement on n'a pas trop le choix. Donc je vais vous laisser cette partie-là. Ça va pas être très Compliqué. Les forges hacheuses sont des installations exclusives à la région. Ok, donc faut envoyer ce matériau-là, visiblement. Réparer la ligne interrompue. Ok, ça marche. Et, attends. On l'envoie où? Là-dedans? Ah, c'est Q maintenant. Ah, pardon. Quoi? Ok, donc maintenant, il va falloir additionner minerai avec l'eau. Ok. Ah ouais. L'eau est une ressource vraiment très importante visiblement. Ok, il nous montre du coup il y a un plan. Attendez. Ce serait ceci du coup le plan. On pourrait construire en plus. Pour mettre en place une ligne de production. Bah c'est pas ça. Il en produit bien là. Ah oui, ok. Je crois savoir où est le problème. Ok, bah du coup il y a de l'eau qui circule. Bah... Ah oui d'accord, faut que je lui donne du coup ça. Ah, pas mal, c'est infini les trucs. Ah lui ça va être un peu plus chiant par contre, c'est ça. Oh là là, ça par contre ça va être casse-pied. Ah j'avais pas prévu. Je croyais que c'est ça le dernier. Non, c'est pas lui. Simplement ça. Et ça passe. Comme ça au bout du coup ça produit ce qu'il faut. Du coup j'ai les plans. J'ai tous les plans nécessaires. Enfin je crois. Mais... il faut ça. Unité de broyage et tout ça. Projet à long terme le truc hein. Ah parce que soit on envoie ça comme ça, soit on envoie ça. Produit ceci. Ouais, ça c'est la poudre. Et du coup, eux deux retransforment cette poudre en blocs. Et les blocs sont concassés pour ensuite être envoyés là. Projet à long terme. Hein. Faut bien s'en souvenir. Hein. Ok, ok, ok. Admettons. Donc là, du coup, il faut en construire. Je vais en construire une et voir ce que ça fait déjà, qu'est-ce que ça... Ouais, qu'est-ce que ça fait exactement. Alors la placer du coup. Ça, ce sera pas un problème. Ça, il va falloir des trucs qui puissent retirer. Ouais, il va falloir des pompes en fait, littéralement. Okay. Il faut 2 blocs d'écart. J'en place plusieurs parce que je sais pas si j'en ai besoin. Une ici. Et une ici. Et ça on est sûr. Trop beau. Ouais, c'est fait. Et du coup les flèches symbolisent à chaque fois une goutte. Ok. Ok. Admettons. Du coup, je vais placer ça juste là. Et du coup, je vais faire un chemin qui aille de là à lui. Et du coup, dans le port numéro tant, il faudra du carbone, ouais. Alors, on va faire du carbone. Total de 900. Temps restant 1 heure. Commencer le transfert. Ah ouais, d'accord. Ah ouais, d'accord. Minute, attends. Bon, pour être sûr hein, de ce qu'il faut, pour être certain de ce qu'il faut le machin qui est là. C'est pas énorme.
We can now use the Forge of the Sky to produce Shironite.
Donc on va faire un transfert. Donc vers elle. Et du coup c'est tout ce qu'il y a là. Donc, réserve de temps vers là. C'est encore le transfert. Parce que elle a... Là, par contre, valet de machin vers un tel, du coup c'est ça. Oh là là. Du coup on peut s'échanger des matériaux, ça va être pratique. Sur 200 d'énergie on peut des chasses. Oh. Ah là là. T'as quoi? C'est pas un générateur? Je pige pas tout là. Peut-on me dire qu'est-ce qui génère autant d'énergie? Forge, machin. Elle en consomme. C'est pas possible. En théorie, si elle en consomme, elle ne peut pas en... Utilisation d'énergie, 50. Ah ouais? Mystère. Et boule de gomme. Forge. Ah oui, donc du coup je récupère... Attends, du coup je me débarrasse de tout ça. Et ça du coup ce sera l'autre. Parce que je n'en ai pas besoin. Ça on va laisser ça... Non, pas ça. Ça on va laisser ça là pour l'instant. Ça aussi ça va rester là. Ça je garde, ça va rester ici. Ça c'est pareil. De même, on ne garde que le strict nécessaire. Et ça c'est l'autre. Ok. Gestion, transfert, du coup elle je vais lui dire vers ici. Tu me transfères tous ces... J'ai pas ça en réserve. J'ai touché 300. Non, j'en ai que 2. Vers la vallée. Ah non! Je pige pas! Allô? Du coup, ça, je prends avec moi. Et je vais leur donner.
Ma'am, it's working!
Did this just make Shironite? Shironite is an originium derivative. It's basically protocol originium with additional properties imbued by the forge itself. This process is truly effective. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Our next step is to verify the effectiveness of the newly produced Shironite. Enman, remember the place where we found the blight? If this batch of Shironite can reset the entire Shironite flow control node...
Shironite flow control node?
I'll explain it to you when we get there.
Ouais. Sauf que nous, on aura vu pas mal de choses Et du coup, on aura bien avancé. Alors, ce que je vous propose du coup, c'est qu'on s'arrête ici. Et oui, le temps passe vite.
Where should we
Mais
go next?
on n'a pas trop le choix. Excuse-moi, Pali. Regardez-moi ce paysage. On est dans un endroit mais fabuleux. Oh là là. Je sais pas quoi dire. C'est magnifique. Regardez-moi ça. Franchement, les devs vont faire un travail mais d'orfèvre. C'est génial. Ah, il est 18h. Attendez. Du coup. Ah, dans 59 minutes. 59. Et oui, dans 59 minutes, du coup, il y aura la nouvelle Rosie. Et je l'attends avec impatience, évidemment. Sur ce, les amis, j'espère que ça vous aura plu. Je vous dis à très bientôt. C'était Foxwolf. C'était incroyable. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner et de mettre un petit pouce bleu juste en dessous. Ça fait toujours plaisir. Et je vous dis ciao ciao.